It's Derby Day at Bellevue College as we renew a young rivalry in the overlong saga of East vs. West. Tonight, Midlakes United hosts West Seattle Junction. Joining me tonight, once again to my right, enjoying her very first Lake Washington derby, the ever-talented Maggie Blow. My name's Ethan Callahan. As we get set for tonight's matchup, what can we expect to see from our visitors, Maggie, who coming into the night's fixture sit rock bottom of the table with just 1 point on the board?
Well, thank you, first of all, Ethan, for the ever-talented comment. That's quite nice. Tonight, Junction are going to be desperate for points. So look for them to come out firing early in the first half and hunt for the opener. So apart from last Friday's sensational comeback against Olympia, we have seen Midlakes struggle to get back into the matches. They go down. However, on the other side of that coin, Midlakes has had a really, really good amount of success on the counter attack. I love seeing them in transition. So if Junction leaves themselves vulnerable, we could be in for a very high score for Midlakes.
Midlakes suffered a damaging loss away this past weekend in Eugene. Now they find themselves bang in the middle of the table at the midway point of the season. So the club has looked for some reinforcements, bringing in some defensive help in the form of Sako Kanate from Bellevue Athletic. Looking to bring some stability to that Midlakes backline. He'll make his home debut tonight in Felix Vu's starting 11.
Yeah, it will be a healthy addition to the roster as Midlakes still sit with the lowest goal differential in the league. Solidifying that will center half role will allow the fullback to go forward and help out in the midfield battle that West Seattle will look to clog up in their first 4-5-1 setup. Can we talk about that formation, Ethan? I was shocked to see it.
We sure can. It's going to be a hotly contested third edition of the Lake Washington Derby. We're just moments away from kickoff. Lineups, national anthem will be up next. Let's talk about that 4-5-1 setup. Why are you so surprised to see a 4-5-1?
Well, I don't know if I'm so surprised. I've seen a 3-5-2 before, but it made sense when we talked a little bit about their history and how they've been doing this season. However, I was a little bit shocked, and we haven't seen them play in this formation yet, so it doesn't. Oftentimes, a good soccer team doesn't play in the spots that they are exactly on the whiteboard.
Sure.
So, shouldn't matter too much if they're good at that. However, it seemed really squished and horizontal to me. But we'll see. Maybe that's what they need tonight. Their coach would know best. This is his job.
And speaking of their coach, Eric Omans named his starting lineup today. We have alluded to the fact they are setting up in a 4-5-1 today. So the West Seattle Junction lineup will look as follows. In the goal will be Nicholas Isensi. Their back four will be number 5, William McGuire. Number 4, Jake Larson. Number 37, Connor O'Keefe. And number 17, Demani McKenna. The midfield 5 will be made up of Marcos Bravo, number 9, number 34, Ricky Kobayashi, number 8, Josiah Shelb, number 6, Ben Shooten, and number 16, Jason Stein. And the lone man up top at the target point, number 19, Leon Tezuka. And that is your starting lineup.
That's the other thing about that formation I forgot to mention. The target ball is not my favorite way to attack, so hopefully someone from that 5 will come up and join Leon Tezuka, because target ball can be a little tiring, a little boring. It's hard to watch kickball when you come for a soccer game, you know?
I see, yeah. It could be a little interesting to see how they set up today. That might also be the reason they're sitting at 1 point.
True.
On the table for this season.
Yeah, 100%, I agree. How is Midlakes looking tonight? What's our formation?
Setting up for Midlakes United, we're sitting in a newly consistent 4-3-3. Some success has been found with this setup. And speaking of success, in a great vein of form right now, keeping a starting lineup spot, number 30, Fred Ryder in goal. The back 4, as we alluded to, Sako Kanate and Angel Martinez will be your center halves. To their left and to their right will be flanked by Josh Harden and number 3, A.G. Hada, returning to the lineup today after serving his suspension for a red card here, picked up against Snohomish. The midfield 3 setup will be Jack Ryan Jeremiah, Alan Escalante, and Patrick Cayeli, who was named man of the match in the loss away at Lane United. And then the midfield, that rounds out the midfield 3. The attacking lineup, sounding for Jason Buezo, number 7, will make his debut out of the midfield, head forward into the left wing slot. Alex Dotska, looking to chase down that all-time record goal for Midlakes United, will be on the right. And making his return to the starting lineup and captaining the side today, number 20, Francisco Magana, will be in that striker role for Midlakes United. Felix Vu naming his 4-3-3 lineup yet again here tonight. We're moments away here from national anthem, As you can see on your screen, the clubs are getting ready and getting lined up to come out. Midlakes United will once again be in that home ice blue shirt and shorts combination with the White Sox. West Seattle Junction will be in, I believe they're black socks, could be navy blue, with the navy blue shorts and the blue vertical striped shirts. Those shirts are fantastic, by the way, I must say.
Interesting thing, though, the goalie's wearing the same color socks as our field players, right? Which last I checked, I've been on teams where goalies have had to change socks because of that. We'll see. We have 4 refs tonight, yet again, and also, yet again, it is a beautiful night here at Bellevue College. It's a little cooler than we've had in past nights, which I personally appreciate. It's a not crisp, but it's a windy summer night, early summer, and it's a great environment for soccer. We have some people filing in as we go. I heard there's midnight cookies at the concession stand, the dock, as Alex likes to call it.
We do have some midnight cookies. Those are delicious, by the way.
I wonder if will they be there at halftime?
I hope so.
I'm gonna go try to get some.
Thank you.
You know, Ethan, I saw this is random, someone's graduation, there was someone playing electric guitar for the national anthem. I really wish we would spice up our anthem a little bit.
Ooh, get a little Santana action
I'll
coming
float
in.
that idea to or Jimi Hendrix.
We got a little Jimi Hendrix, a Seattle native.
Yeah, for sure.
Jimi
That'd be
Hendrix.
so appropriate. Let's do it.
Actually, I have a little counter proposal for you.
Okay.
We do have a microphone. You could go sing it.
I am not musical.
Oh, well, it was an idea nonetheless.
Yeah.
I never said it was a good idea.
I'm trying to think of what instrument I would be the best at. Maybe the xylophone. It's comfortable.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. You have 2 games in the Northwest Division tonight. We're here for the Lake Washington Derby in Bellevue, but just up the road a little bit in Snohomish, we have a massive matchup as Ballard, number 1 ranked Ballard in all of USL2, head to Snohomish to play number 8 ranked Snohomish United today.
Yeah, that will definitely be a game.
Top of the table clash, each side on 15 points. Here, Midlakes come into the night on 7 points, as we said in the intro. West Seattle down on 1.
Both teams were looking pretty good in warm-ups. I saw West Seattle was finishing for, I'd say, over 10 minutes.
Definitely.
Maybe,
They were
maybe 15. And in my experience, that's usually 5 to 7 minutes at the end of warm-ups. So, obviously they're trying to get some goals in tonight.
They're going to be hunting for it. And it looks like they're going to start with possession as well, but saying that, now I could also be wrong. For once I'm correct. Midlakes United on your screen will be going left to right. West Seattle Junction therefore going right to left. We do have some ball kids available here tonight. It looks like they're just
Love the ball
getting
kids.
into the crowd today.
You know what I think another idea we should float is let the ball kids wear the away jerseys.
Oh, the purples, yeah.
Because then they'll feel really cool and they'll be really eager to fetch the balls.
Maybe they'll hop in and score a couple goals for us.
Here
We're
go.
underway now. I do like that idea.
I loved wearing big kid jerseys when I was little.
13 seconds have gone by off the clock, just getting started. And West Seattle, as you said, are already on the attack.
On the exact passing pattern I saw them finishing practicing.
Through knees. Oh, and he rattles the bar, and it didn't cross the line. If we're in England, that goal probably stands. Not going to be given. What a shot.
Wow. Right off the bat.
Absolute nowhere. McKenna bruises the crossbar and earns, it'll be a goal kick. Should have been a goal.
That's the way to do it. The first 30 seconds, obviously trying to set a tone.
As you said in the intro, they are hunting that opening goal. Fred Ryder almost caught. Not ready. Hasn't faced a shot that dangerous this early all season long.
Not expecting that.
West Seattle nearly landing a sucker punch halfway around a trip of a clock. And they'll reset and do it again. Tezuka almost slipping his man, Kanate, but passes too far ahead. Still have quite a good number of West Seattle fans showing up right now.
Yeah. Midlakes definitely a little shell-shocked after that Stark opening.
Hard not to be. Magana can run on the end of this one. Can't keep it in. And
I'd like to see them get some connection, and like exactly what West Seattle had there. They just did a passing pattern up the wing. Built confidence, obviously, as we can see.
They were working on it in warm-up, as you said, and it nearly paid off immediately. I have a feeling we're going to see that same attack at least a couple more times today.
Hopefully we'll be ready this time.
Natsuka's touch letting him down, immediately passing it straight to Stein. And another long ball in for Tezuka. Martinez handling it well. A little delayed on the flag as the line judge, but gets the call anyway.
I thought that was a push. Was it?
Definitely was a push.
Oh.
They set the ball up like it wasn't, but it certainly was. O'Keefe nodding the ball back to the midfield. Patrick Kaeli claiming it. Was man of the match away in a loss against Lane, but tough place to go play. They're on quite a winning streak. Here's Lane United.
Nice save for Eisensee.
It is a bright afternoon.
It really is.
Yeah. Sun directly in our eyes.
In West Seattle's doing a great job finding connections right here. Midlakes kind of figured out their wing pattern. Got a turnover barely. Here we go.
Bravo was making a run, but it wasn't allowed to get on the end of it. Shooting in to win the ball back. Bit of a mess in the midfield right now, but I think that plays to the strength of West Seattle Junction with just how many bodies they're going to have in those spaces today. Tough. Escalante couldn't get it around. And Tezuki couldn't find the end of it, but here we go again. West Seattle on the attack.
Midlake's doing great, as they always do, at collective defense. I think a lot of teams we've seen get caught up in being individual defenders, but we see our midfielders coming back to help the outside backs get a trap and a turnover. It's been really great so far.
Slight pressure being put on by Midlakes United. West Seattle Junction won this particular fixture last year by 4-1.
Wow.
With an absolute collapse from Midlakes United in the last 10 minutes of the game. The reverse fixture was won by Midlakes. Both sides share a win, but never the home side so far in this fixture between the two clubs.
The jitters.
First time for everything tonight. Good
Nice.
turn from Magana, but there's nobody really with him. Looks for Buezo, but Buezo's very far away. Jack Ryan Jeremiah's first mention of the evening. There we go, a little better ball in for Buezo, but not quite. He nearly carries it into the goal himself.
Interesting.
That would have been been a gift.
Is it his feet is what they're watching?
So the ball would have to cross entirely
ball.
there. So
Oh,
his whole body was inside his own net, past the line. And I think
Okay, yeah.
from
I saw his
my
upper
angle,
body.
it
I
looked
saw his
like
upper body at least.
at at least part of the ball would have been on the line. It's 2 near goals in this game. One would have been much more exciting than the other.
Really loving this right wing for West Seattle.
Heavy traffic down there. Wide open run, and he's got space. McKenna, the fullback, on an underlapping run. Couldn't control it. It'll go for a goal kick. Had a lot of room to go there, though.
That was looking good. On both sides, actually, West Seattle had 2 runners at the top of the box ready to go just as he was receiving, and then Midlakes had 4 for that, too.
And Martinez, a lot of vertical striped shirts around him. And Harden back to Martinez again. West Seattle certainly playing on the front foot as we expected.
Yeah, and Tezuka still up there as our target player, just pressuring the center backs mostly, waiting for something to either come down the wing or over top to his feet.
Foul was given away by Escalante. West Seattle taking it quick, but not going forward with it. Controlling most of the possession, I would say, so far, as well as the only official shot. Jake Larson over the ball.
We've seen a lot of teams do this against Midlakes at home, just kind of getting stuck in this defensive reset. And I do think that is because Magana, Natska, and Buezo are just great offensive pressures.
Jeremiah attempted the slide but couldn't quite control it. Ryder comes out, claims, nearly leaving himself out, but got away with it.
Good communication last minute there.
Trying to make a turn.
Ooh.
Good give and go, but just slightly behind Buezo. Nobody there to help him out. Gonna need to reset and try again. Magana not getting all of it on that pass. I think he's fouled.
That's a good spot for a kick. I hope they go to home frame. Or behind a wall, maybe. We've seen them go short, at least in their the first parts of the game.
7 minutes have ticked away. I don't know if... Looks like it may be a couple people standing over. Kayeli and Harden. One right-footed, one left.
I mean, Tezuka's the farthest man back, so...
Everybody from Midlakes ahead. And it's going to be lofted up by Kayeli, headed down by Kanate, and the foul's going to be called, so nothing doing on the free kick.
That's a good ball, though.
It was a very good delivery.
It was pretty. Kind of floated.
Proud sponsor of Midlakes United. At Post Op, you can count on a satisfying Pacific Northwest.
And also a good bet to put Martinez back there, or on the header.
Kanate as well.
Oh yeah, that was Kanate. My bad.
Big target man was impressive in the East Side Classic played here in preseason. Earned himself a USL contract. This is his second game ever played in USL League 2. Natska trying to get it forward from Magana, but too many blue shirts for West Seattle.
Definitely working with that 5 across midfield. They're very present in the center of our play right now.
Good step. Can try to send Magana through, but missing again. Just cut out by O'Keefe. Cheap foul given away.
And we see Bravo all the way over here with Hada. No, not with Hada. He's with Harden. Yep. He's been moving around, definitely looking for something. One of our hungry ones today.
Yeah, 3 attackers hanging on the very last shoulder in the back line right now. Stein, Bravo, and Tezuka. Their 4-5-1 is certainly morphing into a bit of an attacking 4-3-3. So they get out of possession, and then they tend to drop back down slightly deeper.
Yeah, Midlakes has done a good job of these little pokes. Even though they're not gaining possession fully, they're throwing them off a little bit.
Headed forward, looking for Stein. He's going to have to turn around and find a teammate. He does. It's Kobayashi. Kobayashi is the captain. One of 2 players on the pitch right now who were at West Seattle Junction a season ago. The other being Larson. Popped up, saved by Ryder. Larson played every minute of the season for West Seattle Junction last year. Didn't get substituted off for a single second, home or away.
Wow.
Iron Man.
Fast little ground ball into the box. Got popped up. Almost went right over or right through Ryder's hands.
Well, easy pop, he handled it well, but the second shot on target already.
Yeah.
We knew that would be aggressive. It's going to have to be a big game for Ryder.
Yeah, definitely. I think a big game for the midfielders, too, as you saw on Ryder's punt there. West Seattle just got first 2, and they have been to a few of the 50-50s, especially in the air. Kanate is our guy, especially with the headers, but Jeremiah is going to have to step up and get a little aggressive, get a shoulder, into some of the midfielders for West Seattle.
Definitely going to need to find some footing in the control of the matchup. So far, they have not done that. We've had 11 minutes to come off the clock, and it's been all West Seattle Junction. Still early days. A lot can change in 80 minutes. Good turn here from Notska, but nobody with him. It's Kayeli, I should say. It'll still go for a throw. Not a lot of space being given to Midlakes so far. Dealt with by Larson. Trying to go forward. Lots of space given. Lots of space given on the wings to West Seattle Junction. No space given anywhere, really, for Midlakes so far. Kanate getting another touch on the ball. Bringing Martinez. Stein to McKenna. Those 2 have been busy.
Yeah, Martinez definitely liked sending it up the left wing. He did that last home game, and it works when your guy gets to it, but if not, then it's where he gets Stein and McKenna just playing with the ball.
Buezo playing a little deep. Certainly in the midfield habits.
Yeah, I mean, he could also just see the failed connections.
Yep.
And wanted to try to get some confidence for his teammates.
Everybody's leaving Buezo all on his lonesome on this side of the pitch. Won't matter. West Seattle Junction claim it again. All the way back here to McGuire. And they're going to settle it down.
Midlakes looking perfectly in their 4-3-3 for a second there, just like the little magnets on the whiteboard. Whereas West Seattle Junction's a little kind of a scatter plot, but I don't see any areas of congestion.
Pop through, looking for Stein, finding Kanate. His forehead's going to send it well towards the trees. Didn't clear the back fence, luckily, so no hunting will need to be done for this one at least. Plenty of time to lose a few balls in the trees today. Taking their time, trying to find something to set up here. Little pull from Kanate, a little dangerous, but the referee not calling anything yet. I think there's a handful of a shirt
High risk,
by Tezuka as well. So give Ryder a chance to set something up. He's going to throw it all the way out and find. Ooh, good ball in. Looking for Magana, and Larson dealing with it strongly, steadily is the word I was looking for.
Midlake's definitely looking to capitalize on transition, skipping lines there where Ryder went all the way over the top, try to go to his strikers.
Transition is where Olympia found most of their success at Thistle Road for their only win of the season.
Okay.
Certainly going to be something that West Seattle needed to address. So far in the opening 15 minutes, hasn't been too much of a threat going forward for Midlakes. Haven't recorded a shot yet, but you can see the runs being made by Kayeli and by Magana. Buezo setting up a few. Notska as well, playing some crosses in. The attempts have been there, just haven't quite had the end result. Dealt with easily there by Ejihara.
Yeah. I think what you were saying earlier, where they're just trying to find their groove. I think everyone's trying to get used to the game, and they're not all on the same page. But we've seen them have so much success. Look at last week's game at home versus Olympia. So much success later once they found out how to play the game that they're in right now.
Tezuka's touch letting him down, and Sako Kanate well forward on there, leaping for the volley.
Slow to move the back line up.
Certainly not a Postacoglu back line.
Which I prefer, just for
Here we go.
worrying sake.
It's a good ball in for Boizo, can run towards it. McGuire's getting there, puts it out, and the ball kid playing a nice little play. A young goalkeeper on the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. And all back for West Seattle except Tezuka.
Tezuka putting the pressure on Martinez, making him make a quicker decision than he wanted to, and Kanate will reset the entire thing. And as you say, everybody goes back. 4 shirts flinging forward for West Seattle the second it goes back towards Ryder. They're hungry for a goal. Harden's open down the line. He's found. Little slow. He's going to play across, and nothing on the end of it. Dealt with easily by Sensi.
What would you... I would have gone to the corner of the 6.
I think that might have been what he was trying to do. I don't know if he got all of the cross on the end, but I do think you're right in the where the ball was.
Should have
maybe should have been going.
Coulda.
I don't know if, like I said, I don't think he got a clean connection on there. And once again, we're a little late with the crowd here in Bellevue, but it's a good show and turning out. Yet
Definitely.
Again, both stands full. People sitting on the hill as well.
As you can see, Eisensi took a little spill.
And he caught a stray left hand to the face on that one from
Seems to be
one of the
his,
Midlakes players.
Knee or shin, leg. I don't know. He's stepping a lot. Here we go.
Quick rollout. Here's Larson.
Not too heavy on the offensive pressure yet. Oh, here we go.
Starting to turn it on now.
Yeah, it's interesting the defensive triggers because they know who the good pressers are. On the right wing, you know, we have a little more speed and you can trap them against the side.
Martinez trying to keep possession. A lot of pressure being put on by Tezuka.
Recycle.
Giving Kanate a chance to carry the ball forward a little bit. Haven't seen him on the ball too much yet, but a lot of room for him. A lot of room for everybody in the back line.
I know.
6 Midlakes players on the front foot. Martinez trying to find somebody, doesn't. And now the numbers can go forward. Tezuka and Kanate going to have a one-on-one, and easily won by the new Midlakes man. Seemed to just swat him away like a fly. Kobayashi now claiming that was a loose pass. And he plays another loose ball forward. Ryder doesn't give it the time of day, just lets it go across the touchline.
I'd like to see our Midlakes men keep the ball on their feet a little longer because we've seen so much skill out of these players, and we know they're obviously trained to the max, so they have the ability to. And a lot of these longer balls trying to skip lines have been intercepted, and the way they're defending is giving a lot of space in between. So I'd like to see some fancy footwork if we can try.
Ryder's going to push the play forward. It's a 50-50. That's won by West Seattle. The second ball will be claimed by Stein. Kaeli there trying to put some pressure on it. Jeremiah now. Oh, too heavy off Natsuka. I don't think he was quite ready to receive the pass.
Yeah, he just didn't take the time before to settle it, get the ball.
Kaeli to Magana. Resetting again to Jeremiah. Cross played in. Target man only finding McGuire. And West Seattle seem like they have dealt with the pressure and can go forward themselves now. And an easy foul given away by Kanate.
Yeah, McGuire's been instrumental on that pressure on the defense for West Seattle, getting those headers out of the box, especially because there's been a lot of pretty good crossing opportunities signed in by Midlakes. And he's quite a lot taller than our Midlake strikers right now. So maybe we go on the ground.
Referee's going to come have a word.
Oh no.
Kanate did get booked his last match here at Bellevue College. And referee's going to keep the cards in his pocket and give a little bit of a warning. Not quite sure it was worthy of a yellow card anyway, but
Yeah, I don't think so.
especially given that Midlakes did get possession from it, so interesting that Kanate is the one who gets the talking to. Nice little cheeky pass play there by Escalante. Coyole's going to switch the play, and it's going to be Eiji Hata all the way out.
A nice little switch there. I like, here we go, footwork for Hata. Keeps the ball on his foot. I like that.
Didn't see that one coming. Unfortunately, that pass was read out, but nobody forward for West Seattle Junction. They have a 2-on-6.
It's a foot race. Suzuka is definitely a fast one. We see why we put him up the very top.
A lot of pace for the striker here. Buezo's ball lets him down. Finding Larson to McGuire and Bravo. Haven't said Bravo's name for a little bit. 20 minutes have ticked off the clock, still scoreless.
It's like we're doing the phonetic alphabet.
Yeah.
Alpha, Bravo.
Nice pass finding McGuire. Nods it down to himself. Buezo's going to take it from him, though. Needs some help. Got a couple shirts. Oh, weak on the pass. Gets it back. West Seattle was back in their shape anyway. It would have been a tough break to pull off for Midlakes United, but
Nice synergy here for Midlakes. Definitely working together.
no goals yet, but both sides seem to be playing their strategies and going according to plan so far.
Yeah, I think this is the longest stint of possession
There
we've
goes
seen for
Kayeli,
Midlakes.
but he's going to be waved offside.
Shoot.
First offside of the afternoon, 21 minutes in.
Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL.
Yeah, that was probably one of the longest possessions we've seen for Midlakes so far, if not the most
Definitely.
promising or productive.
Select products, specials, and more. Select the player's choice.
And Eisensee's going to go all the way back. We have 3 men in blue stripes up, but he doesn't send it over.
Not this time. You stated it earlier, but a lot of teams do seem to come here and build up from the back. Not a lot of pressure, or not a lot of successful pressure has been put on tonight. Good. Little shot. Ryder tips it over the bar. Shot pulled off from deep. There's Bravo.
Great save by Ryder, moving himself. He kind of suspended in the air for a second. Yeah, I think what you're saying, because they're getting stuck in the back a little bit because our attackers are just also really good defenders.
Yeah.
Keeping them up there, which is lovely to see.
First corner of the night goes to the away side. They're stacking up the far post. All but
Kinda.
2 West Seattle Junction players are forward. Will be swung into the box. Not quite the result they were looking for. Still pretty low. Natsuka now all by himself against Kobayashi.
Impressive touch there from Natsuka.
Ball sent well forward, but no Midlakes players there to deal with it. Icensee gets a freebie. They'll do it again. Just rolling it back and forth. McKenna and Larson trying to figure out which flank they want to go up. Haven't seen them go towards the middle for being set up with only one striker. They have not gone down the middle and gone direct as many times as we expected them to.
No, they've had a very defensive midfield
Definitely.
where their midfield's getting the 50-50s and forcing the turnovers, but not necessarily contributing to the attack.
Nice move there by McKenna, getting Eiji Hata in front of him, making him chest the ball over the line. Slowing it down one more time. It's not quite the bang-bang pace that the first 30 seconds of this game would have had you expecting for West Seattle Junction. They're really playing a controlled game. They've been conceding, they've been leaking goals, I should say, frequently for the past probably 3 to 4 weeks of the seasons.
Leaking goals, that's a good way to put it.
Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site. SeatGeek, your tickets are great seats.
And here, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say Westdale Junction putting a lot more offensive pressure with Tezuka having some help, some covers on his press. Earlier it was just him kind of chasing the ball. Wasn't doing too bad at it though.
He hasn't been doing too much for the last 5 minutes. I'm not quite sure he's touched the ball for a little bit. He's doing a lot of work off the ball to draw Martinez or Canate, whichever direction he starts to run, away from the rest of his defense, or from the rest of his attack. Really trying to open up a lane down the middle. They just haven't had any success to exploit his running yet.
Yeah. Midlakes hasn't made, I didn't see make any crazy saves yet.
Haven't quite recorded a shot. Magana's now putting the pressure on the keeper. Magana, obviously a heavy contributor in the comeback win against Olympia, scoring a goal in the 82nd minute. Bebe is on the bench today, scoring the winner in the 89th minute.
I think Kanate is so valuable in the back there. If you saw it, that started with him where he added pressure with Hada. Just his size, adding it to the lineup, it's just the intimidation factor. Just that alone is so valuable with his other skills too. Forcing turnovers.
Very large man wearing number 37 for Midlakes. He had a pretty good showing against Lane United, despite the scoreline reading 3 goals conceded. Pretty solid debut for the new addition to the club. Throwing it a little longer now, looking for Tezuki, not finding him. And on cue, Kanate handling it well. Nice play here by Hada, and he's going to win a free kick. A little extracurriculars there from Hada, trying to get a card out of it.
I was going to say, AG really loves the theatrics.
Yeah. He's not going to win any Oscars for that performance.
Gotta try, I guess.
Gotta try it, right?
Maybe he's like scorned from his red card. He's like, other people need to get it.
Someone's got to get booked, not just me. Kaeli trying to get to him there, but couldn't, just a step behind Shelb. Notska just a step away from that, but he's going to come up with it in the end nevertheless.
A little alone right there. Everyone kind of just waiting for him running up the field. No one checking too.
Comes Magana finding Alan Escalante in the midfield. One-touch passing there is not quite what the doctor ordered for Midlakes United. And here goes Tezuka. He can run. Kanate putting some miles on his legs today. You're going to wrestle him down. Nice clean tackling. Good spin from him. There you go. And the big man is showing some skill on the ball.
Love that.
And now he's going to play a pass forward. Magana can get on the end of this.
Go, Kanate.
And he's going to be offside anyway. Offside from the jump street on that one. And a nice little highlight for Kanate's personal reel there. Good spin. It was a really good ball. If Magana's onside there, that's a threatening passage of play for Midlakes.
Jolly little play there for Kanate.
Kind of just came out of nowhere. He's
like, I'm bored.
Shakes off the striker pretty well, outruns the quickest player on the pitch, and dances around him, plays a pass.
No big.
Just what we do. And we get to do it again. Bought another ticket to the amusement ride, and it goes the same way.
Keeps it in. Here we go. And yeah, I think he's going to go over the top to Buezo here, but
a lot of space, taking it short to Jack Ryan Jeremiah. Nearly paid the price for it. Buezo still plays still. Jeremiah is going to pick him out. Martinez is going to have to try to keep it in instead, and can't quite complete that task. It's Josh Harden anyway.
Nice effort, though.
Certainly.
Throwing his legs up in the air. Looking like a karate freeze frame.
Only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Plus, hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League.
Holding steady.
They knew, waiting for them to make that mistake.
Need it now. Midlakes looking to find some more control, get a foothold in the match again. They've had a much better last 10 minutes than the first 20.
Totally, and they're looking very good spread out right now. If you see Junction's all combined in the middle, everyone's kind of where they're supposed to be, moving where they're supposed to go.
Draw some attention to that little pop-up pass Magana played out there. Nice little skill moves he's showing off. He's the captain today. Kayeli finding Magana. He's got a lot of blue shirts around him, and not the ice blue that he's looking for. Buezo can try to turn on, but Natsuka instead. He's going to roll that one under the legs and dealt with easily by Isensi. Still waiting for the first shot of the day from Midlakes United. We're half an hour in.
Kayeli
put one on frame.
Yeah, I agree. Kayeli and Escalante are definitely wanting that right now. Particularly Escalante has been connecting with the back line really well and trying to get movement forward. Definitely very attack-minded.
He's certainly been
mid right now.
Certainly been funneling the balls forward from Midlakes today whenever he gets an opportunity. Shelb and Kobayashi have both been kind of hanging out around that pivot, making him have a bit of a tough day at the office, but nothing against him. He's playing quite well, just got a lot to deal with. I think you can point to just about anybody in a nice blue shirt today and say they're having a pretty decent game.
Yeah, I agree. I think everyone's playing with impressive composure right now. You know, interesting. With the history of their opponent, you can see how it would be easy to get either in your head in two ways, drop the ball a little bit, be lazy. But so far, this is one of the most composed and fluid games I've seen Midlakes in the last 10 minutes, I'd say.
They've grown into the game so far in the first half.
I know, and I was expecting that.
You did say that in the open.
Their first impressions aren't everything.
Nice little move to send Magana the wrong way.
And Junction definitely, West Seattle, moving their back line all the way up and then converting to a 3-back, if you can see right now, with their, I think, right fullback moving up the wing and helping the midfielders out.
Dangerous setup here. The low cross, can it find Bravo? It does, and he sends it well into the trees. Not only over the bar, over the first fence, over the second fence, and over the netting.
Fans, become an owner of your favorite soccer club. Midlakes is raising
Good setup from Junction there.
Yeah, I liked, especially since we have so much height with Kanate in the back line, putting it on the ground is a good tactic.
I think it was probably the first time since the opening 30 seconds where the ball was played through the Midlakes penalty area and was not dealt with in a rather quick fashion. And West Seattle Junction nearly pouncing on the opportunity given to them, just not quite the finish Bravo had in mind.
Again, winning the air balls from Junction are 3 out of 4 touches from them in the air.
Martinez nodding it back forward. Kobayashi trying to touch it down there, but the touch didn't quite get what he wanted to. He's going to take it forward himself. Kanate hitting the dirt.
Kanate is having a game right now.
Kayeli's well offside. They raised the flag immediately. It's the third offside of the match already for Midlakes, but one every 11 minutes is not ideal.
They're eager.
We're certainly trying to hit them in transition like we said in the open. Just a step early. Lots of space over here. Harden needed it. Escalante playing the pass forward, looking for a teammate, but Buezo was right next to him. Could have held each other's hand right there.
Neither team is playing with much composure. I don't want to say composure, but zip is the best word I could say for it right now, you know? Where they're really fast and fluid.
The opening of this game seemed like we were going to have an electric back and forth night, but it's really turned into the who can Sako Kanate outrun now show.
For real. I like the connection here, but the second it gets in the air, I get stressed.
O'Keefe. Still awaiting the opening goal.
Yeah, this first half definitely kind of flying by with good soccer, but nothing that gratifying.
Great run, and Ryder tips it over the bar somehow. What a save from Fred Ryder, getting down and somehow sending it over the bar from a low-driven shot.
I'm trying to
I don't know how the
think
physics
about
work
what
with that.
position his hand was in. His hand must have been like a ramp. The
Maybe.
ball rolled up on it over the goal.
Yep.
That's really cool.
I'm not quite sure the physics on this one. It'll go for the West Seattle's second corner and the second save of the night for Fred Ryder. Grasping onto his clean sheet.
Yeah, and definitely some threatening attacks from West Seattle. Surprising.
5 shots of the match so far, 4 of them on target. A little better delivery. A little far, headed down, back, cleared off the line by Buezo. Still dangerous. It'll go for another corner, and Buezo saving the day, keeping Red Ryder's clean sheet. A little appreciation and gratitude shown by the man in pink.
Did you say Red Rider, like Red Robin?
Oh, I should have.
You did, so you forgot the F in Fred. I know that.
Well, you constantly tell me not to say F on the stream. Pay the price for that comment later.
How was our Red Robin watch party? Speaking of Red Robin, quickly. Any words you heard?
Red Robin watch party seemed to be a success.
Was it active?
Pretty good turnout.
Okay.
Another good delivery into the box. Ryder getting up and claiming it. Flying through the air, looking to go fast. Got a lot of space.
There we go.
Buezo
Ready,
can go.
ready.
He has Alex Notska in front of him, and here we are on the break. Notska having a shot. He hits the post. Oh no! Somehow the ball bounces right back to Isensia, and Midlakes' first shot, best look of the day, a sharp counterattack.
I'd say Eisenstein's gotten really lucky this first half.
Oh no, not even a shot on target.
Not even a shot on target, but the ball has hit the post on legitimate shots twice now.
That's something Notska's gonna want himself to finish. Midlakes having a golden opportunity to take a 1-0 lead after getting it cleared off the line and dealing with 2 corners quite well. Got to be excited at how quick they put that counterattack together if you're a Midlakes supporter.
I mean, that started from Fred.
Headed down, Notska's got a chance to redeem himself.
Slow on the setup a little bit.
Nice little shimmy done. It's a foot race that's going to go across the touchline. It'll be a West Seattle or a Midlakes throw.
Nice movement from Martinez there. Kept him goal side.
Gagne doing well to keep himself on side. And Midlakes can go again. Kobayashi just getting a sliver of a boot to that ball. We got there in the end.
Just hesitating to go to it a little bit on the setup again.
Leaving it a little dangerous for Shelb. And Fred couldn't quite get a grasp on that one. It'll go for a corner. I don't know if that one was completely on frame, but Ryder doing the right thing and just making sure.
On post, maybe.
That has been the theme.
I know, right?
Hit the crossbar, hit the post.
Some magnetic particles in the ball.
Maybe. Shelb will take the corner. West Seattle not interested in taking it short, not even giving him the option. It'll be an outswinger this time.
Only 2 back for our guys in blue.
They want the set piece goal. It's a good delivery. It's looping a little bit, and it's put, just over the bar. It found the foot of Larson. Somehow through all the traffic, found his right foot, and he just pops it over. It's a high percentage opportunity missed right there.
This is one of the days where I wish we had a goal line camera.
I would love one today. We do have a little bit of one that we can see the corner down there, but not quite the goal line.
And a special birthday cake cookie decorated in your Midlakes United colors. We do tend to sell
Gagne trying to wrestle his way through, and he's going to win. He's going to be taken down, and no call. Taken down again.
Wow.
Probably a good no call at least one of the 2 times. Escalante setting it up for Natsuka.
Impressive.
Takes
way
a
to keep
shoulder
possession.
barge. Looping crossover, looking for Buezo. He gets it back ahead, but he's going to go just behind the line. It'll be a goal kick.
You can also have midnight cookies delivered through DoorDash, Uber Eats, or Grubhub.
Dangerous run there from Magana.
Orders directly on their website at midnightcookiecode.com. Celebrate your Midlakes United with the
I think he's
Midnight
gonna
Cookie.
go
Trying to-
short right now, I believe.
He's trying to make his mind up. 40 minutes have ticked away.
Probably a little bit of stoppage time since we had some debated fouls.
Got a couple. Icincy also took that shot.
Oh, yes. Kanate
Okay.
getting first 2 yet again.
Very good center back.
Tenacious. Best quality in your center back.
Good run. Magana heading it down, and he scores it. What a finish from Magana. A little weak floating header, and Francisco Magana fully against the run of play on Midlakes United's just second shot of the night has found the back of the net. It seems like Nicholas Icensi's luck has now ran out, and the Midlakes captain notches his name on the score sheet for the 3rd time in this USL 2 season.
You know, we've had so many balls go over the top the crossbar. I was really expecting that one to do the same, but I am very impressed. You know, this is just another example. Midlakes has had 40 minutes of decent soccer and no goals, and it's so easy to get fatigued and want to give up, but in the last 5-ish, we got a goal. So just the consistency of the composure that this team has been fun to watch today.
I think Icensi was seeing much the same that you were in the sense that it didn't appear that ball wasn't going to teardrop the way it did, but wonderful play for Magana to keep it down. And Alan Escalante getting his name on the score sheet, his assist tonight. And Midlakes, out of nothing, seemingly, look to have a lead at the break. They will continue their streak. There's never been a 0-0 finish for Midlakes United ever.
Oh, wow.
Seems like we're going to have another one of those. A little dangerous ball played in, dealt with, though. Coming all the way back. Loose. And we can go forward again. Escalante. That's a good weighted ball. Magana can get on the end of it, but I sense he comes out well. And Jack Ryan Jeremiah pounces.
Here we go.
A little bit of room dribbling through. Jack Ryan Jeremiah. Jeremiah to Kayeli. And it's not going to go for much. Jeremiah keeps it in.
No, he doesn't.
It looked like he did, but it's going to be just across the line. Oh, he's ruled offside.
Oh.
He did keep it in. He's ruled offside.
Interesting.
Makes sense. The 4th offside. That makes more sense. I understand. Seattle find themselves down yet again. Only scored the opening goal in one of their matches. That was the loss against Olympia.
Definitely noticed a drop in the attacking efforts from Seattle right now. And we can see the space right now between Tezuka and his midfielders is like 10 yards maybe now, 20.
He can cross an ocean before he gets to his midfield.
And that is the target play I was talking about in the beginning of the game, in our intro.
Let's go looking for a foul there. Referee waving, saying no. That ball was just a little bit too high to be playable for the Midlakes number 23. As we enter the last minute of the first 45. See very soon if we get much added on. There was a goal, as we said. It's probably 1 or 2 minutes we can expect.
We had a couple forest balls as well.
We did have a couple find the trees, as always.
And offensive pressure mostly coming from... where's...
Nice play in there by Escalante. He's going to find a teammate out there. It's Buezo, who's floated all the way over to the other side of the pitch. He finds Natska on the other side. A good switch. Needs some help. Harden's going to make the overlapping run. He's got some room. What a play by Shelb to outrun him.
1 minute.
1 minute added on, if you can hear Alex Ramirez. Buezo had some success in stoppage time last week. Escalante, nice little second ball winning there, taken off his foot there by Shelb. Shelb's been recovering quite well for the last 30 seconds. Taking 2 offensive opportunities away from Midlakes United back to back. West Seattle's number 8. We haven't said his name very often, but had a little bit of an impact so far. And here he is again.
He always tries to.
Good touch by Shelb, and he's taken down. It'll be a yellow card for Harden. Clear trip here in stoppage time. Not quite a necessary
Ethan,
challenge.
Did we have a sub? Because number 14 is not on my original starting list for Midlakes. But I see him down there.
Yeah, that is Kayeli.
Yellow card to Midlakes number 5, Josh Harden.
I had him as 11. Apologies. I thought we slipped up. I slipped up earlier. Looks like we're gonna go behind, kind of what Midlakes was doing for their first free kick earlier.
It'll be the last action of the half. Didn't get all of that connection, and it'll be dealt with easily by Midlakes. Just awaiting a whistle to go into the halftime break. And it is not coming. It is now. Here we go. We play 45. Midlakes United, almost out of nothing, are going to take a 1-0 lead into the break.
I wouldn't say out of nothing. That was 40 minutes of pretty good, 45 minutes of pretty good soccer for Midlakes, and they were patient. I'd say a 1-0 lead out of patience and consistency.
Yeah, I have to do it. I will agree with that. It was certainly a very solid half, just not much offering in the attack. Only 2 shots for Midlakes.
Definitely.
The second shot was the one who did find the net on a raindrop of a header from the captain.
Gotta love it.
7 shots already for West Seattle Junction, 2 of which have been very high looks. Could have easily been a 2-0 lead for Midlakes United had Natska not smacked the post. What are you seeing from West Seattle Junction here heading into the break?
What am I seeing for next half?
Yeah.
For the next half, I'd like to see Tezuka get a friend up there. As I was mentioning before they came off, the distance between him and his midfield was kind of absurd. And target play isn't great because you're kind of just waiting, and it's almost a waste of a player. And if you add another one, they can collaborate up there. So I'd say maybe that would help. But just the energy we saw in the first 5 minutes from both teams hopefully will be renewed at least in the first 5 minutes of this next half. I'd say my MVP for Midlakes is going to be Kanate. He is
100%.
defending so ferociously tonight. It's really fun to watch. Passionate almost is what he's alluding or giving. And then for West Seattle, I'm gonna say Stein as my MVP. Just there wasn't anything hitting on the goals, but I think he was sending them in, and there was a lot of more threats on the right side than the left for them.
Absolutely, and we're going to head into this break here. We'll be returning back with you here in just a few moments. We're going to head to the halftime show with Jeremy Russell, giving us all of our, if not comedy, if not unwanted comedy. We'll join you here in just a few moments.
We are back.
Yeah, we are back. Microphones have been in the right spot the whole time.
Yep. Before we go back and start the game, Alex gave us a score update for the Snohomish game. I believe I was in the bathroom, but I heard 1-1.
Snohomish and Ballard are tied 1-1 at the break right now. They just got to halftime.
All right. And
So So as it stands, Ballard will still be on their invincible run.
But they did concede 1 goal. We are a little bit ahead of them, maybe 15 minutes. About to kick off the first half here with some Midlakes possession. And I talked about what I hoped for West Seattle earlier, but for Midlakes, I hope to see just some ground play. We've had a lot of air balls in the air in the first half. I'd love to see some fast balls in the ground. False start there.
A little bit. 10-yard penalty. Repeat kickoff. No substitutions, it looks like, for Midlakes United.
Interesting.
And it seems there's 1 for West Seattle. One for West Seattle Junction.
That'll be number 10.
McMahon.
And entering number 33, Liam Ryan.
Liam Ryan replacing the goalkeeper. I sense he is out.
And entering number 22, Alex Mejia. Also for West Seattle, leaving the match number 6, Ben Shooten. And entering number 42, Teague McCammon.
Ian Mejia will be in at striker. Tezuka not getting the job done, according to his skipper, and he's been replaced. And Mejia on cue. He's got some room to shoot. Kanate getting him off foot. What a defensive play by Kanate. And Natsuka leaning a little helping hand. Or not Hata, I should say. Not Natsuka.
Kanate not slowing down over the halftime. Love to see it. He's coming out of his center back position a little bit, but in the best way possible, where he's stepping 2 balls. He's probably doing that the best out of anyone on his team right now. That's where West Seattle is excelling, I'd say, is they're going first to a lot of the balls in the air. We saw that straight off the bat this half with kickoff. Went right to our fullback. That's why I said before that happened, I'd love to see him go on the ground, because West Seattle has been winning the air balls.
Nice little moment between Mejia and Kanate there, embracing each other. Former teammates. Bellevue Athletic. An aggressive goal kick is that ball nearly makes home plate. There's a net, actually. It was nearly a goal on the other one.
Ball kid's on the run.
Ball kid is getting his exercise in. Parents will be happy with that.
Sure, it's the best way to tire a kid out. I think they said Lakeside Select.
Lakeside Select.
Lakeside Select is where our ball kids are from tonight.
That ball skied by Ryder, and as you stated, once again, 1 in the air by West Seattle Junction. Home side has never won this fixture. The away team's won every one. Never had a home win or a draw. Hopefully that streak continues. Mejia turning it in. What a save. Kick save by Ryder.
Collaborative save there. A little touch and go for a second.
5th shot on target for Junction.
And Ryder's going to attempt to clear it, but it curves a little out of bounds. That was not the ball he was hoping for on that. He's been loving just these big clears, getting it all the way up the field, giving his backline a chance to move up a little. But unfortunately, we're going to have it up here on the wing.
Thrown in, looking for Mejia, misses it entirely, and Ryder will get to it and fall down. Trying to give himself a extra few minutes. The wind is picking up here on the east side, top of the hill. Nice for all of us Seattleites with no air conditioning.
And Jeremiah has his foot on the ball, transfers it a little bit. Jeremiah's always very powerful and aggressive on the ball, doesn't lose it that much at his feet.
Buezo's shifting over the left. Nearly gets a cross off, it'll be a goal kick.
I don't know if I would have.
Couple players protesting, but nothing too much.
I was hoping for a corner on that. Midlakes has not had any, right?
Not so far tonight. New goalkeeper. Not happy with the way his team was set up. He's going to go to the other side.
Once again, everyone going up, trying to skip a few lines, go over from the goal kick. Both teams have been trying to do that a little bit tonight. And Midlakes finally winning a ball in the air on the counter. Here we go. Offsides, unfortunately.
The 5th time of the night.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. They're kind of weird places to get a free kick. So you can't be too mad, but we see right now it kind of stops the momentum, gives them the chance to set up, and we have 2v1 on the wing. Doesn't utilize it though.
Popped up, headed up, I should say, by Martinez, only to Shelb, and that's going to be another offside flag there. That's the first offside for West Seattle Junction tonight. Not attempted, I guess he did a bicycle kick, not on frame though. Nice setup there. Would have been a hell of a goal. A.G. Hada had a bit of a quiet night so far. Sure he's happy about that. And Natsuka just missing the ball. Magana trying to get ahead of it, but Natsuka's dealing with his frustration. He couldn't back up Magana. Not a banner day at the office
A.G.
for number
Hada.
23.
Yeah, 100%. A.G. Hada is definitely trying to contribute to the attack here from his fullback position. He loves doing that. Very kind of disrupts the normal flow of play a lot, and that's usually really useful. Catch the defenders off guard.
As soon as I said he's having a quiet night, he springs forward and makes a run and was free if he would have been spotted.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to make an impact right now.
So way up in the air. Hada got a head to it, but there's nobody on his team that could do anything with it. Now Shelb.
Kanate covering for Hada there.
Standing up Shelb. In the air, nodded back and forth a little bit, ping-ponging around. Junction come up with it and can settle.
And Junction doing less of the target play. We saw there's 4 on our back 4 right now.
Almost seems like they've completely changed their formation.
Almost.
Probably a necessary change. They can't really afford to lose any more points.
Yeah,
Relegation was in USL too. They'd be in a bad way.
100%. They need a goal tonight. I think they took 2 from the 5 midfield line and sent them up.
I think so.
So we're in a 4-3-3.
Traditional
matched.
look for a 4-3-3. Slowing down, quick touches, all the way back to McKenna.
No one's home. Oh, someone is.
He pulled into the driveway right as the phone rang. Hada didn't realize he headed the ball away. He used the back of his head. Works just as well. And it'll go over the seats.
Midlakes definitely doing a better job. I mean, if not, no one else, Hada doing a great job getting on these 50-50s, winning these battles.
McKenna now gonna go back to where the ball came from, and not really gaining much field tilt there. Now finding Kobayashi, he's the co-captain today, and I don't know if he was looking for a cross and it got blocked a little bit, but certainly not the end result that Kobayashi would have wanted.
Nice little channel he found there to get a pass into the box, though. Nothing too threatening when they have the ball on their foot in the box.
Kobayashi, one of the better dribblers on the pitch right now. Magana wisely letting West Seattle play that one off his head. Couldn't keep possession afterwards, but it's a nice move.
And finally, we're going to try to build from the back off of a goalie. Never mind.
They started to and changed their mind real quick. They just waited for you to say it.
Sometimes I think someone has an earpiece in down there.
Jeremiah getting in the way of that one. Kayeli can send Buezo in. Now Jason Buezo has a shot and it's saved. O'Keefe got a little bit to it, was deflected. Liam Ryan still needed to make the save.
That's a very hard shot to not send directly to your keeper's hands.
Randomly find a football up here in the booth.
Oh, I brought it.
Okay.
Where'd it go?
I accidentally kicked it. It's right in front of us. And
Sorry, I wanted to feel
offside.
more connected.
Another offside here for Midlakes. A deflected shot could have went anywhere. Liam Ryan just in was lucky. It came right to essentially his face.
Lots of deflections, kind of foosball a little bit down here.
O'Keefe rolling it across to Larson and heading it all the way back from an attacking position at number 42, freshly into the match, Teague McMahon.
Looking almost like a 3-back. Not almost. I think this is a 3-back.
I think they are playing a little bit more aggressively with their formation. Ryan sending that one back where it came from. Coyote was giving chase.
Good pressure from Midlakes, definitely on their defenders before they have the ball.
Just one man up on the bench, warming up a little bit. Looks like it could be Habib Berry.
Haven't seen him in a little bit.
He's missed a couple matches. Bravo sending a shot, but it sends it wide.
You know, West Seattle...
11 shots for West Seattle now.
Wow. I was going to say, they haven't had any very scary... And they've had a couple of scary shots. Of those 11, only a couple. But the form of all of these shots is really good. Like, the ball moving through the air is looking so pretty on all of them, even though they've skied most of them.
Some noisemakers in the crowd for West Seattle. Not sure what those tubes are actually called.
Oh. I know it. It's in my head.
Jeremiah now's got a little bit of room. Can pick out a pass. He looks for Boizo, but O'Keefe cuts in front. And once again, good tracking back.
They're called boom whackers.
Boom whackers, that's what they are.
I was like, boom whack? There it is.
Scathing pass sent in by Hada. Couldn't be handled by anybody.
Definitely going back line to back line a little bit here with these long balls overhead.
Lots of European football shirts in the crowd today. The Club World Cup is kicking off in just a couple of days in Seattle, so fun to see all the fans from around everywhere joining us tonight.
Yeah. Will you be attending a game at Lumen?
I will be at all 6 matches.
Oh, yeah.
Do not ask me how much I'm spending.
I just asked my parents to buy me a ticket last night.
To which one?
I literally just said, there's going to be these games. Hey, guys, do you want to go to one? Because I need to make it like a family event so I don't have to pay for it.
Ooh,
life hack if
wise decision.
If you're looking to attend a game this summer.
If you're looking to attend a game this summer, make it a family
really
event.
anything this summer for free.
If you can't quite make it to Lumen Field, there are quite a lot of places you can watch around the city. A lot of watch parties here in Bellevue. Up in the air whether or not Midlakes is going to be having a watch party for some of them, but
we'll see. West Seattle looking a little stuck here on the progression. Midlakes doing a great job at shutting down lanes and individual defenders, again with that collaborative defense.
And Kanate had to deal with the scraps that was given to him. There go the boom whackers again. I think there might only be one set, but I keep seeing them and hearing them. Midlakes can go. Oh, might be a little too far ahead of Boizo. He couldn't quite get there before Liam Ryan.
At least it wasn't an offsides.
Not this time. It was a good delivery.
Well-timed run.
Just needed to be a good yard shorter. All that Club World Cup talk to say, if you do find me at Lumen Field in the crowd, first person that does gets to use my season ticket for free.
It's like you're a celebrity.
It is all jokes, but if you do ask, I will let you use it.
Okay. West Seattle not being really able to get anything started. Midlakes is shutting them down after the first couple connections. Kind of figured out their plan of attack right now. However, Midlakes hasn't had much of an organized attack. They aren't one for them like successful organized attacks. We've had a lot of wonderful transition plays that are successful.
You alluded to it in the intro today as well. West Seattle are oftentimes vulnerable to the counterattack, and it seems to be Midlakes' plan today is to not really fully sit back defensively, but certainly to win that transition battle. Is now 60 minutes in, almost to the dot. We're going to see Midlakes United's first corner of the afternoon, and we will have a substitution here. It will be just one man coming in for West Seattle Junction, and it does appear, no, maybe not Bravo coming off. It'll be Bravo. Bravo had a pretty productive game today. Nothing on the score sheet, taking a few shots.
Definitely making himself known. Given the short option here, but it looks like we're evenly marked up, so don't think they'll take it.
Be McKenzie coming in for Bravo. Just half an hour left to play. Midlakes clinging on to a 1-goal lead. Trying to double it right now. It's a good delivery. Can he find? No. Kanate couldn't get ahead to it. It's going to go straight out untouched.
Nice curve on it.
It was a good delivery, and now Midlakes United will have a substitution. Got a couple players running over. It'll be Angel Martinez being subbed off. A pretty rare sight. Plays most minutes for the club.
Yeah, very rare that you sub out your center back. Especially. However, West Seattle is playing a lot of balls in the air because they are having a lot of possession in the air compared to Midlakes. So it makes sense to put in another very tall center back.
And it's Husky for Husky. Philip Kleeman replacing his University of Washington teammate, Angel Martinez. Now the two largest players are on the pitch are definitely the Midlake center backs. Head and shoulders above most everybody else in the attacking front, which I guess is pretty typical for a center back. Boizo, strong and challenged.
Definitely a scrappy game today at parts.
It definitely does feel like a derby match. Anything can happen. Good claim. Commanding his box is Fred Ryder. Fred's going to want this clean sheet.
And with space in the midfield, looks like he's going to drop it right there.
Nice little bounce he took over. I don't know if he would planned that, but it worked out quite well for him. Boizo now with some space. And offside again. It's getting to be that point of the night where the offsides are adding up and it's just a little bit too much, especially coming from your wingers, who most of the time have been able to look down the line at these runs they're making today. 7 offside as opposed to West Seattle's 1.
Yeah, and I think another thing you have to think about as an offside call is they're not necessarily the fault of the attacker, but the intention of the defender. You know, they're the one maneuvering to get their opponent caught offside. So that could be a defensive strategy for West Seattle, which is working since they have many, many offside calls.
Shob, once again, for the second time tonight, has sent the ball into orbit. That's another well-placed ball, just kind of cut back to him, but he hasn't been able to finish. And it was a Kobayashi again. Kobayashi's co-captaining the side today, and he's been crucial in West Seattle's playmaking. Fred Ryder will deliver the goal kick. He was given one shot over Levi Bieber, and he's latched onto that.
100%. He's impressed me a lot.
Nice little pass played by Patrick Kayeli, and now Francisco Magana is going to send one well over the bar.
Attempted half volley almost. Gets a little bit too high.
A lot of pace on that shot. Clatters into the net behind the goal. Great turnout in terms of support for West Seattle Junction. They've traveled well across the bridge today.
Yeah, definitely, especially a lot of youth players showing up. Looks like after club practices.
Seattle Junction typically have a pretty good-sized crowd at Thistle Road, so not completely unexpected that we have a lot of visiting fans.
Definitely dominant for the aerial control in the midfield with West Seattle, but I'd say our midfield's a little more aggressive.
I would agree. Jack Ryan Jeremiah has been all over the pitch, especially here in the second half.
Which isn't uncommon for him.
No.
He always gets a little hungry.
A pretty high work rate.
Oh, definitely.
Kleeman second to that one, but Ryder is going to let 2 run onto it. He had it under control the whole time. Deflected forward, finding Magana. Positioned himself perfectly to deal with that.
Almost gets the turn.
Just out-wrestled a little bit. Good pass here to Buezo, who has to slow himself down a little bit.
Probably
control
smart since he's gotten a couple
Good
calls.
cut. Probably, yeah. And it'll go for a Midlakes. Excuse me, a Midlakes corner. It's a good shout on the offside trap that he might have been caught in.
Or honestly, just I've seen. I think.
Kleeman and Konate are going forward to be the target men for this one. Konate looks like he's going to be a late runner. Going towards the near post. Kick goes long, it's headed away. Down back by Jeremiah. Konate in the box. Can he play a pass? Referee says no pull. As if the largest man on the pitch is going to go over that easy by himself.
I mean, maybe balance.
Maybe so.
Center of gravity, I guess.
Anything's possible. Ryder carries it back to himself and will reset.
A little wind on the pitch tonight.
Definitely.
Throughout the game, especially when the sun goes down.
Escalante claiming the second ball, trying to find Buezo. It's far ahead of him. He can run onto it.
Yay.
Got a little help here in terms of Hada. Can he get it? And it's going to go for a corner.
You know, that play right there is one of the many reasons why A.G. Hada is so valuable to this team. That run he made, didn't get the ball, drew the defender, got it to bounce off of him, draws a corner. He's a defender, and he's making stuff like that. He just is like, he likes to disturb the natural rut that the game sometimes tends to fall into. And that can be really helpful, or it's always really helpful.
Very timely with these underlapping runs, winning a corner this time. Taking it short, Patrick Kayeli. Escalante, almost a secondary corner kick.
Jeremiah's
shot's deflected and it rolls calmly to Ryan. Midlakes now up to 6 shots today. Numbers are coming. Magana, Rotska blocked. Back to Kayeli, he couldn't get a hold of it. And Midlakes are certainly hunting for a second goal. That shot from Kayeli is directly at Liam Ryan.
Many of the Midlakes shots have been, I'd say half.
What a boot from Konate. I don't know how he got that back leg around the man in front of him, but he got it done. And O'Keefe, not the clearance he was looking for. Teammates come and help him out. A.G. Hada now.
No one there for a run. I could see Buezo hitting a curve run on the outside of the box and finding the end of that ball. I think that's maybe what he was thinking there. Lacking communication, however.
Tossing his hands in the air, he wanted that one. West Seattle Junction need to calm it down. Midlakes have been pinning them in their final third. In their defensive third, I should say, for a good 10 minutes consecutively.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully the Midlakes will be able to keep this up. Very tiring style of defense, but very good at chipping away at your opponent's confidence.
Kobayashi has McKenna, but he doesn't find him. Ball comes to him just a pass late. Above, Konate, and the shot sent wide. Off target again.
One of the
West
few
Seattle
shots on
Junction.
the ground from West Seattle we've seen mostly have been off frame because they've been too high. It was just a little wide of the post. Probably most threatening of their off frame shots, just because he was set up really good for that one touch on the ground.
2 more subs for Junction. McKenna will be coming off, as well as Stein.
Substitution for West Seattle, leaving the match number 17, Deputy McKenna, and entering number 21, Alexander Christoph.
I think we have 2 subs left because 3 went on
Yep.
after half.
Rex Karyan and Alexander Hristov will be replacing the left-hand side, or I should say right-hand side for West Seattle Junction.
Midlakes still subless, however.
Just the one.
Oh, yes, apologies.
2 windows remaining for the home side. Escalante blocking that one. Directly into the stomach. And Midlakes can break now. It's a 4-on-2. Magana can find Natska. Alex Natska shot and it's blazed. He's offside. It's tipped over the bar anyway. Liam Ryan celebrating. What a phenomenal save it would have been. Wouldn't have counted, however. The 8th time Midlakes United have had the flag go up on him today. This time on the other side of the pitch.
Yeah, I don't know. These ARs are quick.
It was
That was a really close one.
bit of a frustrating way to be caught offside when you have a 4-on-2 break.
Oh, yeah. Especially because their line was so good.
Bouncing forward, finding Shelb. It's McKenzie. McKenzie is blocked down by Philip Kleeman, and Ryder's going to dive on it and calm things down for Midlakes United.
And that's why Felix Vu switched out his center back in our second half.
Great block from Kleeman. The offensive numbers are there for Junction. They do take a lot of shots, 14 tonight, 5 of which have been on target. 4 saves for Fred Ryder today.
4 saves, but I'd say a lot of offensive movement. His goal kicks have been going to West Seattle's back line and then deflecting to Midlake's attacking mid area, and probably made a lot of momentum.
Nearly picked himself up an assist today
Almost.
on Natska's post shot. Would have been the first assist ever for a Midlakes goalkeeper. It'll happen one of these days. Kleeman to deliver the free kick.
To the corner of the box.
And once again won by West Seattle, but not retained. Jack Ryan Jeremiah needed some help there.
Everyone
Pretty
kind of
much swarmed.
scrambling. Ball's not really going to anyone's feet directly.
Natsko letting him down, but Jeremiah can fix it, and he puts a shot once again. Routine for Liam Ryan. Hasn't had to work too hard since coming into this match. Made a few saves, but nothing super trying.
Yeah, definitely different. Maybe just because he's closer to us in this half, he seems more commanding than Eisensee of his back line.
Kanate playing it off McKenzie's face. Nice little dummy from Mejia. And he's going to put a slow roller over. Then it looks like it was deflected by Kanate's boot. It'll be a West Seattle Junction corner kick. But before we do that, we do have some substitutions coming on for Midlakes United. And they are going to change their mind. They're going to stay on the sidelines.
Philip Kleeman on that last one did a wonderful job staying in front of the ball, moving his feet super fast. That's hard, especially when you have long legs like his. Honestly, not to get them tangled up and trip over yourself. He did a very graceful defender.
In the outswinging corner kick, it's a good delivery, but not really put on frame. Switch back, flicked away by Eiji Hada in the back line, the smallest guy in the defense. And Fred Ryder is going to pick himself up a yellow card. First booking of the year, and there's going to be another return one. West Seattle Junction is going to go into the book. I do believe it's going to be
Third yellow of the game.
Ian Mejia
Or
picking
second?
up that yellow. Third yellow.
Third yellow, yeah.
Third booking. Harden.
Harden. I thought Kanate got one.
Harding got his first one. Kanata did get talked to.
Oh, he got talked to. Yes.
Never booked. Escalante will be coming off the pitch.
Substitution for Midlakes United, leaving the match number 5, Josh Harden.
Harden, Escalante, and Magana.
And number 20, Francisco Magana.
Now armband will go to Ejihara.
24, Tommaso Casare.
I'd say a fitting
Number 27,
wearer of that armband.
And number 9,
Definitely a firecracker on the field for Midlakes.
Alex Bazio will replace the captain Magana. Tommaso Casade will come in defense. And the hero against Olympia Obebe will make his second appearance.
And Philip Kleeman's up on the 18-yard line, hoping to get a little header.
Target man here. They tried to find Bazia. Kleeman got on the end of it, but he sends it sideways.
He was offside.
And he was offside anyway. This might be the most amount of offsides you will see in one match
9?
all season long. We're up to 9 now for Midlakes. 1 for West Seattle Junction.
It's funny because you would have expected the opposite since we went in
100%.
saying West Seattle Junction so hungry for a goal or for goals.
Not entirely sure how we've gotten to this point in the night so far, but it is full time. Just slightly east of us. It finishes 1 goal apiece. Ballard and Snohomish United.
Wow.
1 goal each. A number 1 ranked team in all of USL2 has dropped points for the first time all season, but still on for their invincible charge. Invincibility is something that has never been achieved in USL2. Kayeli has a lot of space to run, but he might have been in an offside position, and Boiso's going to get overran by O'Keefe anyway.
I like that Boiso kept it on his foot there. More success, I guess, than he would have had getting it off.
Natsuka receiving that pass well. Bazia now the substitution. Stood up in the box. High cross in there. Headed away. Hada to find Kayeli. Crosses in, shouldered away, and all the way out to the midfield. Go West Seattle Junction. Nice little tackle by Jack Ryan Jeremiah.
Yeah, definitely. Back line hasn't
Bazia
had to do much.
has a chance. Bazia, can he finish? And he pulls it just wide. Oh, apologies for
No, you're all
talking
good.
over you there.
Wonderful shot there, but I was going to say the back line hasn't had to do much the past 7 minutes, I'd say, since clock hit 70. Our holding midfielders have done a great job, honestly, just poking it back up to the attacking midfield before it can get to our back line.
Keep the energy, let's go, Midlakes!
Midlakes has done a very good job of pinning West Seattle in the second half. Just nothing to really show for it. Holding on to the lead, but I'm sure they would love another one on the scoreboard. It's well out. Back over the bench. Be a West Seattle throw.
Probably 15 left in the game.
I would say so. Couple yellows in this second half. Seems like a few more stoppages.
They were brief yellows, though.
True.
He's pretty down to business, this ref.
He's let players play a little bit. Only 3 bookings so far in a derby.
Let the boys throw.
Shell with a good turn. But a whole lot of ice blue shirts standing in his way. He did what he could.
Definitely not much coordination from West Seattle at this point. Looking Hail Mary-esque.
Christoph. Liam Ryan's going to go direct more towards the middle. He's going to find the head of a teammate. That was McKenzie. Or Mejia. Little shirt pull there after the push, but an easy call. Abebe is going to take Mejia over. Gonna change kick takers. Shelb has been on most of the set piece duty today, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I haven't taken any short kicks, I believe.
Doesn't quite seem to be their strategy today. I'd say the size difference has been made up with the substitutions for Midlakes, though.
Especially in the back.
High delivery. Ryder can get there. He doesn't quite catch it on the first thing, but he gets the rebound. Takes a little shoulder barge there. He's none too happy with it, but
not wasting any time.
They want to go and go fast.
10.5 minutes to get another point for the season.
Looking for Bosnia.
A little dramatic there from our fullback on
Little
West
bit.
Seattle.
A little bit. Taking the mix, sort of, but
Yeah, he did like the role that you do in action movies. Looking a little stagnant for Midlakes.
referee's telling him to go a little quicker and not waste time. And they're going to win a corner kick. Just one corner. Or just no corners in the first half. No, up to 4.
Yeah. Where do you think Midlakes can be most successful on this corner kick?
I think you need to target your 2 largest players. Canate's all the way back in midfield, though, so
It's all up to Big
swinging
Phil.
it in short. Philip Kleeman making a run towards the near post or far post. I would say near post now, but because it's the most heavily guarded, I would
Yeah.
say the more likely option is the far post to be the target.
Or just where the ball goes.
Looks like they went towards the near post, sent right back away by McGuire. Pop forward looking for Natska, but he's behind everybody, and it's a little bit shorter than McGuire is back there. Or I should say that's Larson, not McGuire.
Hada's going to stroll to take this throw in. Take a little more time than he usually would.
Smart.
Definitely 9 minutes about left.
We'll do it again. Nice little drawn up play there for time wasting. We see a lot of clubs around the world do that. Very prevalent in MLS, especially with their time wasting rules to throw it down the line and win another throw. And you're up with the lead. And West Seattle's not going too fast either.
Not really.
Abebe is going to use it with his throat.
That was really strange.
Boiso can run. He's got nobody in front of him.
Bueza wants something this game. He's had the ball so much and just gotten unlucky again and again and again.
Hada
Here he
going
goes.
over the top for him. Flag
Nice
stays
touch.
down.
Little egg trap there.
Buizo finding Casa Day. Can he get a shot off? And he's not going to be able to. He's closed down. A couple strong defensive plays in the box for West Seattle.
Jeremiah is scrambling to get it, and we're going to try to go back up for Midlakes.
This is the scenario we were in a year ago in this fixture. Albazia can run on the end of it, and it's claimed by Ryan.
Almost.
This is the same scenario we found ourselves in just a year ago in this fixture. Midlakes to the ending closing moments, carrying a 1-0 lead.
Oh,
That game ended up in a scoreline of Midlakes 1, West Seattle Junction 4, with a Midlakes red card, a complete capitulation for, at the time, Justy Bumgart's side. Hopefully not looking for a repeat of Vince.
no, I don't even know why you mentioned that. It's bad juju.
Well, commentators curse, you know. If you say it, it doesn't happen.
Oh. Scramble there.
Hada playing a ball forward, trying to get Buizo to run on the end of it again. He does, and he can claim it. Just needed some help. Trying to find a teammate. It's Hada. Telegraphing that move, though. And they're going to take another throw in, I believe. Yep. Patrick Kayeli in the box. Can cut it back.
I like that. I don't like this. I liked before that. However, Midlakes does do a very good job
Nope.
setting up the transition, making sure they're prepared.
All the way back. Mackenzie, or Herstoff, I should say. Trying to find a teammate. Kobayashi's in a lot of space in the box. Shot and it's leveled! West Seattle Junction once again. And it's Shelb. He has skied a couple over the bar today. And their 15th shot of the day has resulted in the first goal. And we are level at 1 goal apiece. And perhaps, Maggie, you were correct, and I should have shut my mouth.
Yeah, I'm not going to blame this one fully on you, but again, we've seen this. I think every goal conceded by Midlakes at home this season has been moments of like being frantic and in transition and miscommunication. Defense wasn't very cohesive on that play just because it was coming off of a play in the final third on the other side of the field.
Good transition goal for West Seattle Junction. All the momentum is now in the dark blue shirts corner. And West Seattle.
Yeah, definitely Midlakes not expecting that as they were time wasting so much, but they wish they could have those seconds back.
You might see West Seattle try to waste some time and just try to grasp onto a point, but a draw is really not good enough if you're all the way down at the very bottom of the table and only have taken one draw so far the year. But we also have now set ourselves up to having another dramatic late winner. Ryder's going to claim that. Unlucky to have your clean sheet slip through your hands 85 minutes in. What a throw.
What a
50-yard toss from the man wearing pink, looking for Natska. It hits him in the back of the head again. Natska's not had a dream day.
Yeah, none of the balls have been finding him over top just because he is significantly shorter than his defender.
Cassidy now marauding in, making an underlapping run from the fullback position. Kayeli now got closed down by two West Seattle Junction defenders fairly quick. And Liam Ryan's going to pick up the bouncing ball. Up and out real fast.
Real fast. Kanate is not happy, ready to get something started with Jeremiah.
Clean to Hada. Lots of room. He's going to take it and run. Midlakes United, you have to say, have been much the better side today and would have deserved the 3 points had they held on to that 1-0 lead. Game's not over yet. Could still find a second. Natska. Little mini bicycle kick. He's desperately trying to make something happen today. Almost forcing it.
Yeah, well, impressed that he got a touch on it.
West Seattle can go again. A lot more blue shirts back for Midlakes. Hada couldn't get a foot to it.
Scrappy defense again with the
Shelb.
person.
Kobayashi back to Shelb. Kanata falls over. Shelb tries to chip the keeper, and he goes over the bar again. 16 shots now. And here come the final substitution window for West Seattle Junction. We're just 2 minutes ago. Josiah Shelb will be subbed off. Here comes De La Rosa. Goal scorer in West Seattle Junction's most recent matchup. Scored their only goal. 2.5 minutes to go. Obebe is on the pitch.
And Ryder is going to go all the way up.
Another long looping goal kick, not finding a teammate. Bazia is going to wrestle it back though. Couldn't thread the needle and look for the striker. And now Junction can go again. Kobayashi making a run through the middle. He looked for him, but Hada's there, and it's going to be a dangerous free kick for Junction. But the free kick taker for Junction was just substituted off.
That worried me. I was holding my breath on that play because it had the exact same energy of the one where they got scored on. Basically, where they feel Midlakes just feels a step behind, a step or two behind whatever West Seattle's doing, which is not common for this game, but there have been moments where they kind of get caught falling asleep at the wheel almost.
Big wall set up. A little close. Now the referee's going to move them back. Looks like a little debate on who's going to take it. Ryder's still shouting a few instructions. Big moment in the match.
And we're looking for a field goal, as has been customary for West Seattle.
Quite a lot of them this afternoon, or this evening. I say afternoon a lot. Here we go. Dummies delivered. Ryder claims. Strong catch from Fred Ryder, diving to his left. He will send his side out to find a winner.
I liked what AG Hata was thinking on that pass, getting it up the line. Definitely clogged up for the balls in the air in the middle with West Seattle. So if you are going to send a long one, I like that he tried to go up the line. Hasn't done that much this game yet. Very few minutes. Final sub window.
2 fresh
being
wingers
used.
coming on. Looks like Lucas Schreiner and Smith Russell will be coming on. And as we said, both wingers, Jason Blazo, caught offside several times today, and Alex Natska coming off. 3 added minutes to find a winner. Bosnia strong to keep possession. What a shot! 6-0, and he's just wide. Russell nearly finding a big winner, and another offside. It wouldn't have counted anyway.
Yep. I'm liking Jeremiah and Bosnia's and chutzpah right now. Definitely, I feel like out of the offense and midfield, those two respectfully are working the hardest and kind of carrying each unit. Kanate was definitely a standout in the first half on defense. Philip Kleeman's been a wonderful add to the back line for this particular game. Having that, it's just extra confidence. Unfortunately, they did let one slip past them. Wonder if Martinez was sitting on the bench a little butthurt about that.
He'll still get credit for his clean sheet this afternoon.
True.
Unfortunately, Fred, though, will not be on the recipient of one of those tonight. Bit of a cramping situation for Junction. 3 added minutes, a minute and a half would be about ticked off. As we go, Smith Russell nearly having an instant impact off the bench.
Now, I'm going to be transparent. Is this a actual cramp, do we think, or a time-wasting cramp?
Well, I mean, he's played the whole game, and O'Keefe's been doing a lot of running. Also, I'd love to give him the benefit of the doubt, but given that West Seattle Junction are rock bottom of USL 2 on just 1 point, they might be trying to cling on and double the points tally. For all that, if we were just the league above, they would have him coming off, and West Seattle would be forced to play with 10 men for a few moments.
I'd prefer that.
USL 2 does not have that rule. If results hold right now, Junction would stay bottom. Midlakes United would leapfrog Bigfoot FC and go 4th in the table on 8 points and remain 8 points off top.
All right, and then while we're sitting here, where does Ballard's game tonight put them? They still at top?
Ballard still sit top of the table now on 16 points, 5 wins and a draw.
Okay.
Eyeing down invincibility. They played tonight. Was their toughest test. Snohomish away.
Snohomish is number 2 currently.
Snohomish in 2nd place in the Northwest Division, ranked 8th in the country. Ballard.
And 3? Who do we have at 3?
3rd place is Lane United, 11 points. They're on a hell of a winning streak at home.
Ooh.
Haven't lost at home in 9 home matches. They have not lost in Eugene, Oregon.
When will Midlakes face them?
Lane?
Yes.
Lane was this past weekend.
Oh.
3-1 loss.
Apologies.
Away from home.
As you can tell, Ethan goes to all the away games, and I do not.
Bigfoot FC will be the next away match on Sunday, I should say. On the 15th, whatever that's Saturday or Sunday it is. And now West Seattle Junction will be playing down a man. 3 minutes have ticked off, but none of them have been played, so if a whistle goes here, there will be lots of questions asked.
Definitely.
Schreiner can run. He takes an elbow.
The Ryder's just going to punt it up. He's been having some pretty strong throws, actually.
Set it on the ground and try to draw one more. Defender forward. Seems like Junction, they're out of the substitution windows, so they will have to play with 10 men until O'Keefe can return. So they may be on
Slow rolling ball there for Midlakes, messed him up.
Kleeman skewing his pass sideways. Hada recovers.
Did you see that tackle around Hada?
Smith now on the side. Ooh, nice little move. Finding Kayeli in the box. Closed down well. The cross is played. Schreiner couldn't get on the end of it. Jeremiah winning it back. Midlakes United going for this win. They need the 3 points. Referee says get up. It's a Midlakes throw. Likely to be the last 60 seconds of play. Sent forward. And Junction can go instead now. Strong from Sacco Canate to get away from it.
As always.
And Ryder can reset. Mejia bearing down on him.
Straight to blue.
They'll go again. Mejia's in an offside position. Couldn't touch it. Midlakes have a chance. Don't have numbers, but Bozia can run. If Bozia gets there, he'll have an open net. But he can't. Maybe 30 seconds left to play. Russell throwing it in. Finding Tommaso Casade. To Bozia and Russell again. Chipped up to Casade again, who made a run. Crossing it in. Obebe's shoulder takes it straight to Liam Ryan. And that might do it for Midlakes' opportunities going forward.
The whistle's not in his mouth yet.
And they are back on level footing as 11v11 again. Oh, it's a good ball played in. Back to Mejia. Kleeman deals with it, but not very far.
Nice
Schreiner
connection.
scored away from home on Sunday. Gets taken down. Advantage played. Smith can run. And it'll go for a throw one more time.
96-20 played.
Midlakes will have to do it and do it now. Would be an amazing moment for this rivalry, for this season. Schreiner left on an island. Finds Kayeli somehow. He's taken out from behind, no call. And now Junction get a final chance to go forward.
The most fight we've seen out of him defensively and offensively.
Advantage played again. Only one man in the box for it's blocked away by Hada, but he does claim it in the end.
Whistle is
Here
in
goes
his
the
mouth.
whistle, and that's the final whistle. Bozia and Larson having a little bit of an exchange there at the end as the whistle blows. For the very first time in the history of this fixture, it ends 1-1, and the home team is still yet to claim 3 points. Midlakes 1, West Seattle Junction 1.
Yeah, both goals late in the game after some pretty good soccer from Midlakes. I wouldn't say based off what we saw, based on the scoreboard a draw, but based off what we saw down here, I'd say this is one of Midlakes' better games. Definitely getting into the flow. We saw some interesting subs. Definitely, they used all 7, right?
Yep.
All 7 subs used. No new players in yet, but some different players getting more time than usual, so that was cool.
This was Smith Russell's first minutes of the season, at home at least. Nearly had an amazing first 9 seconds. Could have been a very different outcome. Could have had a couple more goals come in. 30 seconds in, smacking the crossbar. Natska hitting the post. 17 shots for West Seattle Junction to 10 from Midlakes United. 10 offsides for Midlakes United. Definitely playing forward.
That's the stat of the game, I think, is the defining stat of the game.
Definitely.
I'd say. Or West Seattle Junction's 17 shots. They definitely were trying. It was very obvious they needed this draw or at least a win tonight. Good game. When is our next home game?
The next home game is not a league game. Next week we host Seattle Celtic.
Ooh.
Who, as of recently, it was a friendly, but now has transformed into a CPL league match. So come out and support against Seattle Celtic. Our assistant coach Ryan Faithful, former Seattle Celtic coach, so it'll be a bit of a reunion for one of the coaches.
All right, and then they play away before that.
And they do go to Bigfoot FC
Yes.
down in Madison, Maple Valley, not Madison Valley. It's in Maple Valley, Washington, and that is on the 15th. I believe that's Sunday. It might be Saturday. If I'm wrong, feel free to make fun of me. I'm sure you do anyway. But we do go away to Bigfoot FC. They sit now one spot below Midlakes in the table, 5th against 4th. Both sides will desperately need those 3 points to even have a sniff at making playoffs. We are over halfway through the season now with this match. So
It has been an exciting summer of football so far, and I'm excited to see what Midlakes does. They're kind of at a middle point here. Could really go either way the rest of the season. Not really. It's unwritten, as Natasha Bedingfield says.
there you go. It was a rocky start to the season, but they've certainly picked up the form. A few good wins now, sitting on now 2 wins, 2 draws, and 8 points for Midlakes United. Still the lowest goal differential in the league at -6, and allowing the most goals now at 16 in the league. So definitely bringing Kanate. Had a phenomenal game, probably man of the match for Midlakes United today. Certainly was the name we called the most on the broadcast. Can help certainly shore up the defense and really guide the Eastside club to hopefully their first ever playoff berth.
Yeah, I'd say Jeremiah's a close second on that. Just his energy.
Jeremiah definitely controlling lots of the midfield. But with that being said, we will see you back next week in a CPL clash. For Maggie Blom, I'm Ethan Callahan. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.